Welcome, family and friends. Thank you all for taking your seats. Please take the next 30 seconds to place your phones on silent and let our wonderful photographer capture the ceremony. We would like to see a sea of smiles, not devices. I promise all magical moments will be captured. Again, welcome. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Austin and Melanie. This is not the beginning of a new relationship, but the acknowledgement of the next chapter in their lives together. Austin and Melanie have spent years getting to know each other, from a simple Instagram comment in high school to standing here today, 8 years later. Melanie and Austin will mark their transition as a couple, not only by celebrating the love between themselves, but by also celebrating the love between all of us, including the love of our parents, siblings, extended family, and best friends. Melanie and Austin want to honor all of those who have traveled near and far to support them in this union. So Melanie and Austin, I would like for you to turn around. And I would like for you to take a look at who's here. Take it a second in to soak in the moment. Look around you. See this beautiful place. And all these people that love and care about you. For these two, it all started with Austin leaving an Instagram comment on her heatless curls photo, then a Facebook comment on Melanie's status, then almost an entire conversation in the comments until they moved to Messenger, where they still talk today. They were both still under 18 and just trying to get through the end of high school, both jobless but ready to start their futures, regardless of what life had in store for them. But throughout the years, they've gone camping, they've visited different states, eaten lots of pizza, adopted 2 amazing fur babies, so shout out to Enzo and Ollie, discovered their love for cruises, and built their home. We have all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment, we are reminded that the ability to love is the best part of our humanity. These everyday moments fuse together into one big experience. And we're all here because we want those moments for you. We're here to support you and to remind you that you're just getting to the good part. I would now like to read a poem chosen by the couple that helps to express their relationship by Becky Helmsley. One night, a star exploded, and it split right into 2. And each part became a person. One was me, and one was you. We shimmered down to earth and lived our individual lives. But one day, serendipity decided we'd collide. Your face felt so familiar, and every time you spoke, it sounded like a harmony, a song I've always known. It was like you were an ocean that I wanted to explore, but the waves I surfed, the depths I swam, I felt I swam before. It was just like I knew nothing, and yet everything as well, as if getting to know you helped me get to know myself. I think the universe intended and had planned it all along to return me to your face, to your ocean, and to your song. See, it is not that you have completed me, for I was never half, but it seems the stardust in our souls cannot be kept apart.
Melanie. It's crazy to think how far we've come in these 8 years. Commenting on that voluminous, heatless curls photo was the best decision I have ever made by far, But in these 8 years, we accomplished a whole lot more. We built a family, bought a home, multiple vehicles, we've been on multiple trips, we've had numerous wonderful interactions together, and we have made so many good memories. We also have been through the hardest challenges and remained loyal and strong to each other. Today is our day to signify our bond to each other, even though I have been calling you wifey for so long. I can now make it official. The first memory I remember is our first date. I rolled up in a slammed Integra with a loud exhaust, only to walk in with Star Wars Vans. I definitely do miss those. And my goal wasn't to immediately ask you out, but the time I had with you at the football game, at Brothers Pizza, something felt right and something felt safe. Then a little voice in my head, though a very shaky little voice, proceeded to ask you out. How glad I am to finally have gotten the courage to listen to my heart and ask the proudest question I have asked in my life. You helped to mold and shape me into the man I am here today, to find my true self and realize that I am meant for more and that I'm valued. You challenged me with unfamiliar beliefs and taught me about new interests. Every day I feel truly blessed to bear witness to you. As we embark on this path, I want to promise you that we will never go to bed angry. I will be your biggest fan. I will support you in any endeavor. I promise to be there when your hair turns gray, your face wrinkles, and life around us looks different. And I cannot promise that life will be perfect because it won't, but it will be perfect life lived with you. I promise to always laugh with you. I promise to make you laugh and giggle the cute way that you do. I promise to comfort you in times of sorrow and pick you up when all seems far gone. I promise to always listen to what you have to say even when we don't agree, and to remember that love is saying I feel differently instead of you're wrong. I promise to fight for you and put you first, as this family is the most important family now. I promise to be your biggest fan and supporter in every aspect of life. I promise to be the husband that you deserve. I love you.
I was promoting my Heatless Girls tutorial on my Instagram when all of a sudden I get a comment from Austin_Powers. Your profile picture was Eve, and so was 98% of your Instagram when I tried to stalk you. But we bantered in the comments, and then you followed me over to Facebook, and I'm so glad that you did. I think one of the most beautiful things is that I wasn't even looking when I found you. In fact, I wasn't really looking for anything anymore when you found me. How lucky am I that I found my person at the age of 17? You didn't have to stay when you found out how much healing I needed, but you did. You gave me a safe space to feel my emotions, all while being a beautiful distraction at the same time. You didn't have to stick around through the aftermath of my traumas, but you did. You held me through them, and now I cannot imagine going through life's worst moments without you by my side. I didn't know what to expect when you picked me up for our first date. Like, at all. I heard you coming down the street before I saw you. Pull up in Eve, your Integra, with no AC. I'm sure you weren't surprised that I was blackout nervous. But all it took was for us to meet, and once we were at that football game, I felt shockingly relaxed. Being with you felt safe, like my heart was somehow home. That's one of the many things I love about you. You've taught me that a home doesn't always have to be just a house. It can also be a person, or a person and their dog and cat. 8 years ago, I went on that first date. 8 years ago, I agreed to be your girlfriend, and now 8 years later, I'm saying the vows to the love of my life, agreeing to be your wife. Some people might ask, what made you stand out? And that question is so easy. You didn't talk to me like I was a prize to be won. You didn't objectify me with your compliments. You didn't put me in a box and set your expectations for me. You talked to me like a normal human being. You allowed me to be myself while we got to know each other. And even better, we were able to roast each other since day one. Instead of love bombing me, you laughed together. Instead of immediately sexualizing me, you gave me a safe space to open up about what I've been through. And while each of us are in fact a prize to be won, we're so much more than that. I'm so excited to see what the universe has in store for us moving forward. I'm excited for the simple things like sleeping next to you every night, going on more walks with Enzo, trying out new recipes together, and exploring new hobbies that pique our interest. I'm excited for the big things too, like exploring the world with you, new job positions, adding to our family, whether that be with fur babies or human babies, and seeing what future homes we'll live in. I'm ready to win with you, I'm ready to lose with you, and most importantly, I'm ready to remain by your side regardless of what life has in store. Now, I can't promise you that life will be easy, but I can promise you that I will be there to hold your hand no matter how hard it gets. I can't promise you that we won't suffer through losses, but I can promise you that I will be there by your side to help you through the grief, and I will do everything in my power to make sure that you never lose me. I can't promise you that our day-to-day lives won't get mundane, but I can promise you that I will try my hardest to make sure that we always have an adventure to look forward to. I can't promise that the world is 100% accepting of everybody, but I can promise you that you can be 100% yourself with me without judgment. I can't promise that the world around us will tell us the truth all the time, but I can promise you that I will always be honest with you. I can't promise that growth is easy, but I vow to grow with you. And lastly, I can't promise you that you will always have loyal friendships, but I can promise that I will always be loyal to you. They say, till death do us part. I say, I will love you from this lifetime to the next. And when the next life doesn't grace me with you, I will still love you until the next one, and the next one, and the next one, until death finally gets upon us.
Melanie and Austin, now that we have heard you recite your vows, please again face your family. As you started this life, it was with the love and the support of everyone here today, and it is only fitting that we also begin your marriage with the same love and support. All of these people are here because they want to encourage you, they support you, and they love you oh so dearly. We are all here to promise you that we will be here every step of the way, to promise you that from this day forward, we will respect you as a couple and support you in being loyal to the promises that you have made. If you all here today agree to support Melanie and Austin in their marriage now and from this day forward, please say, we will.
We will.
Now that we have all made our verbal vows, it's time for Melanie and Austin to tie the knot, literally. This ceremony is an ancient tradition that dates back as far as 7000 BC. It's where the term tying the knot originated. During the Renaissance age, the ceremonial rite was called a hand fasting. A hand fasting ceremony also symbolizes the binding of two lives together, both spiritually and legally, and symbolizes the unity of two individuals moving into the future together as one. Please join your left hands. We now present this braided cord, woven by the bride and groom with intention put into every piece. The green ribbon, representing abundance, health, and success. The white ribbon, representing peace, truth, and clarity. The brown leather ribbon, representing animals, or more specifically, the animals that make their bond that much stronger. So again, Enzo and Ollie. The brown braided ribbon represents stability and security. The gold charms represent luck and wealth, and the end charms, both a moon and a sun, representing the strength of their connection through the light and dark. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years. These are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that, even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving. Now that you have spiritually and physically tied the knot, it's time to exchange rings. The ring is an ancient symbol, perfect and simple. It has no beginning and has no end. Not only do they symbolize your commitment in marriage, but they remind you of who you are, where you've been, and where you're going. Austin, please place the ring on Melanie's finger and repeat after me. Melanie, I give you this ring.
Melanie, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
with the pledge to love you,
with the pledge to love you,
today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
today, tomorrow,
Always.
always and forever.
Now, Melanie, please place the ring on Austin's finger and repeat after me. Austin, I give you this ring
Austin, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
with the pledge to love you,
with the pledge to love you,
today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
We now come to the words Melanie and Austin want to hear the most today. The words that take them across the threshold from being engaged to being married. Together from this day forward, you will be each other's home, comfort, and sanctuary. Austin, from this day onward, do you choose the bride to be your wife, your best friend, and your life partner, to live together, play together, and laugh together, and to always value her, not only as your partner, but as your family? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Melanie, from this day onward, do you choose your groom to be your husband, your best friend, and your life partner, to live together, play together, and laugh together, and to always value him, not only as your partner, but as your family? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Before these witnesses, you have pledged to be joined in marriage. You have now sealed this pledge with your wedding rings, vows, and hand fasting ceremony. And now the part that I have most anticipated saying today. By the authority vested in me by the beautiful state of Oregon, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Yes.
I need a bottle.
Now, before the Mrs. Dayton walk down the aisle trail thing, they would first like to pop a bottle of champagne to kick off the celebration of their marriage. So Lexi will be coming around to give everyone a champagne flute. And after a quick toast, we will join them on the path for photos and sightseeing. May we raise a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Dayton. We all hope that you have a long love life. We're happy for you. Cheers!
Well, hold on.
Do your cufflinks work?
I don't normally like champagne, but after
That is
that.
their end. Oh. Did you get pictures of them?
You did, yeah. I'm going.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are those awesome? Cufflinks?
Yeah, you got 'em.
I love it. They're babies.
This place is nuts.
Lori's probably gotta switch her shoes.
I'm gonna see her and then I'm gonna see her just like horseshoe in a bush.
Everyone's already heard.